Hello everybody and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We are back live. We are live here in London, England for SmackDown. Hello Sean. I'm Michael Cole alongside Wade Barrett, and Wade, what a great reaction you got here tonight. Well, my fellow countrymen are very pleased tonight, and I for one agree this is going to be a great show tonight for the people here in the United Kingdom. Well, it's going to be a great show tonight. We got a huge main event. We've got a big show coming up in our big main event. We've got CM Punk and Ethan Page, WWE Champion versus World Heavyweight Champion. Who will walk away with their team at War Games in the brand warfare with the advantage? World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk or WWE Champion Ethan Page? That is going to be awesome. But also we got a huge six-pack challenge tonight to determine who will be next in line to meet Joe Hendry for the Intercontinental Championship. And plus, Ruby Soho is going to be a very busy woman tonight. And much more. When it comes to Evolving Charcatet, why does everyone want Cerule Edge over Armor Rouge? Is one better than the other? I think it's mainly because Cerule Edge is cooler and better looking than Armor Rouge. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown! First of all, I want to say it's great to be back home. Hold this. First, I want to say it's great to be back home in the UK. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be kicking things off with a contract signing. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome first the challenger for the WWE Women's Championship, Ruby Soho. Big ovation for Ruby Soho as she makes her way to the ring. Well, no better way to start off Friday Night SmackDown than with the contract signing for the WWE Women's Championship. Ruby Soho is going to be a busy woman later tonight. She's also going to have a match with Kalani Jordan later tonight. And her opponent, she is the WWE Champion, Candice LeRae. Dun 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 dun. Well, here comes the new. Here comes. Well, I can't say new. She's been champion for a while, but here comes the women's champion. It just feels right. Hey Isabel, I'm doing all right. I got a little bit worried for a couple of seconds because when you sent me that message and I responded to you, my phone informed me you went offline. I was like, huh? Like, what does that mean? But you eventually responded to my message, so that's good. You take it easy because you're sick, yeah. Thank you, HBK, for having Ren beat Nikita. Yeah, I would have been pretty upset. Yeah, I would have been joining you if Shawn Michaels had Nikita Lyons. Candace sucks. Candace sucks. Candace sucks. Shut up! Shut up, Palms. Bow down to your champ. What offline? It just said you were offline for some reason when I messaged you, and I checked and I looked and I checked what that meant, and apparently it meant either either your internet was disconnected, or you walked away from your phone for a couple of minutes, or you were in airplane mode, which I was like, okay, that's weird. Because I just wanted to know, why did it say you were offline after I messaged you? But you messaged me, but you ended up responding, so it's all good. I just got a little worried for a second because I thought something weird was happening. At least the United States of America won more medals in the Winter Olympics than the UK. Yeah, it's all good now. Ruby, enjoy having a close-up view of this championship, because this is going to be as close as you will ever get to this championship. Because Ruby, unlike you don't deserve this championship. Unlike me, you don't deserve this championship, because I beat Indy Hartwell and I banished her from SmackDown, and I made sure that she never challenges me for this again. Now, ladies, please just sign this contract. I want no physicality from either one of you. Oh, don't worry, Nick. I'll behave. AFL is back. Yep, it is. And unfortunately, one of our longtime best commentators passed away today, Dennis Committee. So, RIP to him. Sad. He was a good commentator. He retired a long time ago. It's funny how you were the one who came up with the Riot Squad, and Liv was the one who went on to be a star, while you got released and Sarah Logan retired. Real cute, Candice. Real cute. Real cute, Candice, because, you know, you talked about Indy Hartwell, and I know no one thinks highly of Indy Hartwell nowadays, but you know what's funny, Candice? You and your pal Johnny, you and your husband Johnny, I should say, you two both handpicked her, and you two made her a star. She became a bigger star than the both of you, and then she would go on to have a bigger and better career than you. And it would take you 10 years, maybe not just 10 years, not just 20 years, but a long time to become the girl of this women's division. You want to know why it took you that long, Candice? Because it took everyone a lot of time to understand if you were truly ready for that spot. And also, does anyone remember the time Candice LeRae was Nia Jax's sidekick? Oh. You know, it's funny. You say you don't like being you would rather be the center of attention and not be the sidekick, but that's exactly what happened with you and Nia. You want to talk about when I got released? Yeah, I got fired, but unlike you, I actually worked under the old CEO. Unlike you and Johnny, who let your contracts expire just because you didn't want him to change you and your characters. Oh, you two got too afraid. You two were too afraid to work under the old CEO. And you two only ran back once you heard, and then the two of you came running back once he ended up leaving the picture. Oh. And this Sunday, Candice, the runaway is gonna run over you, and I will become the new WWE Women's Champion. And Ruby has signed the contract. Candice? And Candice has signed her name on the contract. Thank you very much, ladies. It is signed and it's now official. Ruby Soho, Candice LeRae for the WWE Women's Championship this Sunday. Oh, Candice and Ruby have made it official. Yeah, these two have drawn their lines in their war of words. And Candice LeRae walking out of the ring, and Candice leaving the ring, wanting no part of Ruby. Well, remember, Ruby's got a match with Kalani Jordan a little later tonight. Well, Candice LeRae could be saving her energy for that particular match, because remember, Ruby's got a match later tonight, so maybe Candice is planning on saving it for a later time. Oh, here comes Stephanie Verkeer. As Candice LeRae is preparing to leave, it's time for our first match. Ruby just left through the crowd area. Oh, look at this. And Stephanie Verkeer. And Stephanie Verkeer and Candice LeRae meeting eye to eye as Stephanie walks past her. A big stare down between two long-time rivals. The first opening match is a 6-woman tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring. First, Stephanie Verkeer. Do you think Liv needs to win at Mania? Would a loss hurt her? I don't think it would. But she is determined to have her match be the main event of WrestleMania. But I'm just like, well, I just know that's not going to happen. If she gets it, then great. Good for her. She deserves it because she won the damn Royal Rumble. Winning the damn Royal Rumble should automatically grant you the main event spot. Even if the build isn't good. Because everyone just likes to say, oh, the build-up isn't good. That's why it shouldn't main event. Well, that's what winning the Royal Rumble does. It gives you the main event spot of WrestleMania. Doesn't matter how good or how bad the build-up is. And her tag team partner, Kairi Sane. Well, Kairi and Stephanie Verkeer have formed kind of a bit of a friendly rivalry, but also quite a bit of a friendship. Yeah, they've formed a. Yeah, you're right. They've formed a friendship, but they also consider themselves rivals because they both want a chance at the WWE Women's Champion, Candice LeRae. Night 1 will probably be Randy versus Drew or Cody, and Night 2 will more than likely be Roman and Punk. Yeah, exactly. Harmony. Did I reset? Did I reset my phone when my message said offline. No, I didn't. When it was the same, and where was the same energy for Cody Roman matches at Mania when Roman was absent for most of the build? Yeah. I don't get why the service. I don't understand why the services has to close down. The services shouldn't have to close down, considering it's since this is the last game on the next gen. But whatever. Well, body on the floor and the ring and their opponents first. From Norwich, England, the Saviour, Soraya. Listen to these disrespectful fans. Listen to these disrespectful fans here in the UK. Wow. Soraya not getting the homecoming that she was expecting here tonight. Just getting booed out of the building. Complete and utter disrespect. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Lash legend. The irresistible forces. They usually do it for a lot of the games. Yeah, I know, but still, it's the last 2K game on PS4. They should at least leave the servers up for it. And her tag team partners, the team of Lash Legend and Nia Jax, the irresistible forces. Lash Legend and Nia Jax, who have formed quite the dangerous tag team over these last several months. Absolutely, possibly one of the absolutely have formed quite the formidable tag team. Let's not forget Nia and Lash have also have their fair share of issues with Stephanie Vaquer as well. Because let's not forget Nia Jax attacked Stephanie several weeks ago, and Nia has never really ever explained why she did it. Well, she just did it because she just felt like it, I guess. And Soraya, who was booed out of the arena, who was booed out of here by the UK fans, complete and utter disrespect. This woman has been working hard on Tough Enough as a judge, as a part of Tough Enough, and then when she comes back home to wrestle in front of her countrymen, she gets this disrespect. And now Stephanie Vaquer starting off strong here against Soraya. Her first match it's her first match in a few months. This is Soraya's first match in a couple of months, because as you mentioned, Wade, she's been off dealing with the Tough Enough show as one of the judges for the show. Big flying drop kick to Soraya. Kairi Sane gets tagged in. Kairi. Dodo Universe behind Dodo Universe really behind Kairi Sane here. Yep, out of the way, ref. Yeah, exactly. The damn referees just know how to get in the way. Oh, and Soraya with a big clothesline. Makes the tag, and here comes the irresistible force, Nia Jax, the big Aussie, Nia Jax. You mean the big Samoan? Nia Jax is not. Nia has Nia has dropped and killed her Samoan heritage. Has dropped her Samoan heritage, Cole. She is now a full-blooded Australian, and she has now gone to her Australian roots. Well, yeah, she is definitely. Oh yeah, Nia Jax has said she has shed. She said that she has shedded her Samoan skin and is now has now fully adapted to her Australian lifestyle because she was born in the country. And now Kyrie Sane being worn down. I saw a few people screenshot the superstar profiles in the game, and Nikki Bella is boo. Well, duh. You expect her to be listed as cheer? It's stupid to make people pay extra just for... Mariah May versus Jada Parker in a street fight. Well, Mariah May better win that, otherwise I'm not going to be happy. Yeah, I know she's a face now, but she was a heel when the game came out. So of course they were going to make her a boo. Now Kyrie trying to fight back against, and a big spear. Kyrie with a spear. Tag made, and now here comes Harmony. And now tag made, and here comes Harmony. Kyrie really needed to make that tag. Oh, and down goes Jax. And Nia goes down. Tag made, and here comes Saraya. Oh, long-time rivals going at it here. Long-time bitter rivals colliding here on SmackDown. Harmony Kelly and Saraya. Aussie! Harmony Kelly and Saraya. Long-time bitter rivals. Remember, Harmony has bragged that she's beaten Saraya like 6 consecutive times. Yeah, Saraya has never beaten Harmony Kelly. Oh, and the Harmony go round. And Saraya takes the trip on the Harmony go round, and Nia Jax making the save, and now Saraya and now Harmony. Oh, and a drop kick and a drop kick to the back. Tag made, and here comes Steph. And here comes Stephanie Vaquer. Tag made. Tag made to Lash Legend. Tag made to Lash Legend, and a suplex. A powerhouse Lash Legend finally getting some action of her own here. And look out, Kyrie now. And look at this. An all-out brawl breaking out here. A fight. An all-out fight has just broken out between all these girls in the ring. Now all these girls just fighting amongst themselves. Yeah, all these girls are just fighting amongst themselves. And now all these girls fighting amongst themselves. Oh, and this is just our first matchup of the night. Things could get even crazier. And now Steph was looking for the Devil's Kiss. Yeah, Steph was thinking Devil's Kiss on the massive Lash Legend, but Lash keeps the momentum. And now Lash Legend keeping her momentum. keeping her momentum secure, and now Vakir. And now Vakir takes down. And now Vakir takes down Lash. And now Vakir heads up to the top rope. And now Vakir looking for that corkscrew moonsault. Oh, and she hits it and she connects it. Hooks the leg. And Saraya saves the match. And Saraya saving. And saving it for her partner. Tag made, and here comes Kyrie. Tag made the Kyrie. And now Kyrie now sees her opening. And Kyrie just getting shoved away. Uh-oh. And now, oh man, legendary bomb! And there's the win! Wow, Lash Legend just pinned a former women's champion. Here are your winners, the team of Saraya and the Irresistible Forces. That is a huge win for Lash Legend. Lash Legend just pinned the shoulders of a former women's world champion, Kairi Sane. She calls that the legendary bomb. Big win there for Legend. That's right. And look at Saraya acting like she did all the work. Saraya acting like she did all the work. That is typical Saraya. Apparently yesterday's defense was Dominic's first since he won the title back from Cena. 94 days and loses it in his first defense. So silly. If 2K doesn't have a name on commentary back, may patch update. Not sure what you mean. Not entirely sure what you mean by that. Well, yeah, of course 2K make a lot of money off the game, but they're just making people pay extra for extra characters. That's why they keep My Faction around, because they want people to pay for it. And that's why I don't like My Faction. They just want people. It's basically the credit card game. This team believes in CM Punk as our leader. We believe you can win us the advantage. Damn right you can. Damn right he can, Joe. Don't worry. Ethan Page is gonna get beat. Joe, you are a clown. You are exactly what is wrong with SmackDown. You see, if anybody should have been given the advantage, it should have been the career killer, the man who retired John Cena, the Ring Gunther. But instead, in typical CM Punk, he gives himself the advantage. Because just like his wife, he's an egomaniac. Look, look, Gunther, you may be on our team, but we gotta work together. Just because you're on our team doesn't mean we trust you. And stop speaking badly about the great John Cena. Oh, what are you gonna do about it, Phil? You gonna put me to sleep? I might do that, actually. Oh, hang on, Phil. Keep your cool, man. Keep your cool. Don't let Gunther get under your skin, man. Once we're done with this stupid War Games match, I'm not just gonna take your title, Phil. I'm also gonna end your career. And then maybe I'll end your wife's career as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know what you mean now. Jerk. What a jerk. Hey, don't listen to him. Well, we've got a six-pack challenge coming up. We're about to find out who will be next in line to meet Joe Hendry for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. The following contest is a six-pack challenge. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 190 pounds, Evan Bourne. Big opportunity for this young man, but also the other six competitors in this match. Well, here comes Cole's pick to win this six-pack challenge. His favorite superstar, Dominic Mysterio. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He is not my pick to win this. Great. Joe stood tall on the go-home show of Vengeance Day. Hopefully he isn't losing. Well, that's usually what that means. And introducing next, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Well, Dirty Dom claims that he deserves a second chance at the IC title, even though he failed to win the title when he faced Joe Hendry last time. Well, Dirty Dom deserves another chance. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Dominic's first title defense in 94 days. So he was way over the old rule that if you didn't defend your title within the 30-day limit, you would be forced to strip your title. Whoop that trick. 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 And introducing next, Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. He was injured most of it. Yep, and he was injured most of those 94 days. So he was allowed to hold the title. He was injured and was allowed to hold a title for 94 days without repercussions. Absolute joke. And introducing next, he is the AAA Mega Champion, Santos Escobar. Now wait a second, now this isn't entirely fair. Santos already has a title. Why is he trying to become #1 contender for the Intercontinental title? Well, if you paid attention, Cole, the Emperor of Lucha Libre wants to become a double champion. Don't forget, Dominic Mysterio also held the IC and Mega titles at once. Santos wants to become the second man in history to do that. All right. is. Well, here comes a man who has been having it rough over these last several months. Yeah, he's been having some internal struggles within him. He says he's been getting frustrated with all these new up-and-comers. But now he's got a chance to get back on his winning ways. Six competitors and only one can become #1 contender for Joe Hendry's Intercontinental Championship. And introducing next, Ricky Starks. Big opportunity for Ricky Starks as well, and here we go. And here we go, the six-pack challenge is underway. Who will earn the right to meet Joe Hendry for the Intercontinental title? Well, obviously it's not going to happen at Survivor Series itself, because Joe Hendry is a part of Team SmackDown in the Brand Warfare match. The winner, we've been told by Nick Aldis that the winner will be receiving the championship match on the final pay-per-view of Season 13, which is Saturday night main event. What an opportunity. And Dominic almost eliminated his former Judgment Day brother, Damian Priest. The two former Judgment Day brethrens going at it here, and Dirty Dom! Sunset flip powerbomb. Oh, and Trick just yanked Ricky Starks. And a big splash. Oh, look at this. And now look at Dominic trying to use his ring smarts. Dominic trying to use his ring smarts here to try and eliminate his opposition. Well, that's what you got to do in a match like this. That's what you got to do in a match like this. You got to use your ring smarts. My God, and Santos just cracked Trick Williams with that chair. He cracked him so hard that the table went flying out of his hands, and Starks almost eliminated the AAA champion. And now Dom. Oh, and now Dom with a Hurricanrana. Damian Priest rolls out of the ring. And now Dominic with a DDT. And now what on earth are all these superstars doing? They're just grabbing weapons. And now Trick. Oh, Trick Williams was looking to ram. Trick was looking to try and ram Ricky Starks through the table. And and now Santos looking to eliminate Priest. Oh man, almost. And Trick Williams off the ladder. Trick Williams jumped off the ladder that Damian Priest set up. And now Escobar, the Empire Driver, almost getting him the win. Damian Priest now takes down Trick. And now look at Santos trying to use his feet for leverage. Trying to use the ropes for leverage. There's back and forth between all these superstars. Santos takes down Priest. And Trick. South of heaven. And that could be it for Trick Williams. Oh, and Trick stays alive. Damian Priest almost eliminated Trick Williams from this contest. All these superstars just battering each other. It's so hard to keep up with everything. Absolutely, it's so difficult to keep track of what everyone is doing. Everyone is just firing off move after move. And now Escobar springs off the ropes. Oh, and Trick Williams avoiding Santos Escobar's onslaught. Oh, and Ricky Starks with a spear. Starks with a spear from out of nowhere. And now Santos. Turns his attention again. All these back and forths, and look at Trick Williams trying to steal the win for himself. Trying to steal a victory for himself as Priest and Dom continue to beat the hell out of each other. Oh man, and Evan Bourne springing off the ropes. Evan Bourne showing off his incredible high-speed energy. Looking to take out Damian Priest. Looking to take out Damian Priest from this matchup. Looking to take out Priest. And Evan Bourne almost eliminates Priest. Almost indeed. Almost got the win there. Well, sorry, almost eliminated Priest because this is held under elimination rules. And now look at Dom. And now Dom. Oh, Dom was looking for the 619. And Trick! Trick went for the trick shot! Damian Priest! Eliminated! Trick! Oh, look at that! He got eliminated! Phantom Driver to Williams, and he's gone! Trick Williams eliminated, and now the eliminations are flying! Oh! Good night, Bourne! And now the eliminations are flying! And Bourne goes bye-bye as well. And now the eliminations are piling on. Now they're all finally starting to throw everything at each other. Oh! And now all these guys are now throwing everything at each other. Elimination after elimination after elimination. And now Escobar. Oh! And we are now down to three. We are now down to three men. Dominic Mysterio, Ricky Starks, and the AAA Mega Champion Santos Escobar. Which one of these three men will earn the opportunity to meet Joe Hendry for the Intercontinental Championship? And now Dom firing off. Dominic now has an opportunity. And now Escobar. Oh, Phantom Driver to Mysterio to eliminate Mysterio. And he's got him. Mysterio eliminated. Mysterio's gone. And we're now down to Starks and Santos Escobar. Which one of these two men will meet Joe Hendry for the Intercontinental title? Well, maybe Santos Escobar might be able to pull it off after all. Maybe Santos Escobar may be able to become the second man ever to hold the AAA and Intercontinental titles if he can defeat Ricky Starks here tonight. And head first first on the chair. Mexican Destroyer, the Emperor of Lucha Libre, looking to become #1 contender, and Stark stays alive. And somehow, and now Escobar with another Phantom Driver. Another Phantom Driver hooks the leg to go to Saturday night's main event. Oh, so close. Ricky Starks still got signs of life left in him. Unbelievable. What an unbelievable matchup. Having walking through the flame. Oh, wait a minute. It's Dragon Lee. What the hell is he doing out here? Dragon Lee out here. One of Santos's rivals, Dragon Lee, coming down to the ring. Come on. And now Santos. Oh, wait a minute. And now Santos distracted. Starks rolls him up. And Starks gets him. And Starks is #1 contender thanks to Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee just screwed Santos out of it. Just screwed Santos. Yep. Dominic is gone. I can't believe this. Here is your winner, Ricky Starks. And Santos Escobar is not happy about it. And Santos Escobar wanted to become the second man ever to be the AAA and Intercontinental Champion simultaneously. And Dragon Lee just cost Santos Escobar that opportunity. He's a face or heel? Heel. It cost $200 to have players skip an entire season to unlock everything in 2K26 games. Besides, you've already paid $550 for the game. That's pretty stupid. My God, what a chaotic start this has been. Ladies and gentlemen, my guests at this time, Nessa. Oh, Nessa, Alba, Kiana. First of all, Nessa, we want to welcome you. How do you feel after being back home in the UK? How do I feel? How do I feel about being back home in the United Kingdom? Well, it feels great to be back home. But I also can't wait to leave and go back to the United States. I mean, do I really care? Does it sound like to you that I care at all about the people here in the UK? These people are just like everybody else. Always doubted me. I'm only here for my looks and yada yada yada. I've heard it all before. Because me and Alba, we plan on regaining the Women's Tag Team Championships. We're going to stop at nothing until we get back what's rightfully ours, those Tag Team Championships. And I don't care if I do it here in the UK or anywhere else. Exactly. Because here's the true fact. By my calculations, we have the best odds of regaining the tag team titles out of all the other teams. And as for me, that television title will look great on me. Damn right it would, Kiana. We plan on holding all the gold. Me and Alba, we're going to regain our tag team titles. And when Kiana is champion, the Raging Flame is going to be the most dominant group on SmackDown. This interview's over, Byron. Let's go. Depends on the version. Depends on the edition of the game you buy. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, representing American-made Julius and Brutus, the Creed Brothers. Creed Brothers make their way to the ring as they take on the War Raiders of the Death Riders, because they've been having an ongoing rivalry with them. Absolutely, American Made have been in an ongoing rivalry with the Death Riders, and tonight it continues with the Creed Brothers taking on the War Raiders. Dun 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 dun. And their opponents, representing the Death Riders, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders. The War Raiders making their way to the ring. These two teams will be looking to climb the ladder and potentially get a shot at the Motor City Machine Guns. Absolutely, the War Raiders want their championships back, and the best way to do it is to get through the opposition. Oof. Nice maneuver by Julius. You know, the Creed Brothers are a very impressive tag team. I think they are a very impressive tag team, I do say. Absolutely, the Creed Brothers are incredibly impressive. They just haven't been given a lot of opportunities to really show what they can do. They haven't been given a lot of opportunities, but tonight they definitely have an opportunity here to make a statement here. Well, the Death Riders have had the upper hand throughout majority of this rivalry. Ivy Nile has defeated Renee Young on multiple occasions. But American Made really need a statement victory in the middle of this rivalry with the Death Riders. Tag made, and here comes Julius. And Julius and Brutus, former tag team champions in NXT and also on the main roster. They just haven't been given a lot of chances to really showcase what they can do, but they've got a chance here. Look at the strength of Brutus. Nice athleticism. Hooks the leg to put away Eric, and a kick out. Eric stunned momentarily, tag made, and here comes the big, powerful Ivar. You know, I think out of all the members of the War Raiders, I think Ivar is the most impressive out of them all. He has really been on a star-studded run with how impressive he is in the ring, his moveset, his finishes, everything about him. He just does with purpose that a big guy of his size shouldn't be doing. And also, you got to give Renee Young and John Moxley credit as well. They have turned the War Raiders' fortunes around. Yeah, as much as I don't like Moxley and Renee, I will give them their credit for turning the careers of Ivar and Eric around. Joining the Death Riders was the best decision they ever made. Uh-oh. And there's the Ragnarok. A big power bomb there to Brutus. Brutus really needs to make a tag here. Brutus getting the hell beat out of him. He really needs to make the tag to his brother. Oh, and a kick to the face. Tag, and here comes Julius. And Julius Creed now. And now Julius. Get out of the way, Daphne LaShawn, you fool. Oh. And now, oh, look at this. When the straps come down, you know what that means. Yeah, when the straps come down, it's usually where business begins to pick up. Oh! Oh, look at this now. Oh, look at Ivar trying to create some space. Tag made. Oh, look out. And Julius took his eye off the ball. Julius took his eye off the ball momentarily. Yeah, they had the momentum. He took his eyes off. He continued to focus on Ivar. And now he's paid for it. And now he's paying for it dearly as the War Raiders once again regain the advantage. Tag made again back to Ivar. Oh! Oh, look out. Oh my goodness! Jeez! The War Raiders moveset is just so powerful. It's just so deadly. Oh yeah, their moveset is so deadly. It's hard to tell what they're going to do. And now Brutus Creed. Look at this. And Brutus now. Going after Eric. Oh, wait a minute. Looking for the Ivar driver. Oh, he's looking for the Ivar driver. And now Julius Creed now sees his opportunity. Boom! Well, that could do it. That could do it. And Eric makes the save. And Eric now makes the save. And now look at this. Oh. And now things continue to get even hairier now. Julius with a knee strike. Julius with a knee strike. This is not what Julius wanted. His partner has been taken out of the equation. Absolutely not. This is exactly what Julius needed to avoid. And now Julius, oh, comes off the top rope. Oh, and Brutus gets taken out. And now Eric continues to brawl. Boom, and there's the clothesline. That could be it. And that could do it. Hooks the leg for the victory, and the Creeds get a huge win. The Creeds get a huge win over the War Raiders. That was a much needed win. That was a much needed win for American Made in this rivalry. Here are your winners, Julius and Brutus, the Creed brothers. The Creed brothers pick up a hard-fought win over a former set of tag team champions. A big win there for the Creeds, as they let the Death Riders know this rivalry is far from over. We are American Made. Before we continue on with the show today, guys, we want to send our condolences out to the committee family. We've been informed by our CEO Patrick Ballantine, an AFL football legend, a commentator, the voice of the AFL football, has unfortunately passed away. Dennis Committee, one of the biggest legends in Australian football commentary history. We at WWE send our condolences to him and the committee family. We send our condolences. Absolutely, he was the voice of Australian football, and he is going to be missed. We wish him all. We send our condolences to him and his family. My guest at this time, AJ Lee. Hi, Kathy. Hi, AJ. AJ, there is a lot. How did he die? I don't know. He just died at the age of 76. AJ, we know you're still got an ongoing problem with Christina, but there's also a lot else on your mind. Exactly. Not only, look, I'll get Christina out of my hair eventually, but since my man is the World Heavyweight Champion, I've got my eyes glued on that WWE Women's Championship. You know, it's kind of ironic that of all the times I've been a champion, I've never done it as a fan favorite. I know, kind of ironic, right? I know, kind of ironic, right? But that's going to change. Because I plan to be next in line to challenge Candice LeRae for the WWE Women's Championship. But personally, maybe Ruby Soho pulls it off and she beats her. But regardless, doesn't matter who the champion is, I want the next shot. But before I think about that, I'll get Christina out of the way. Christina, I say the two of us settle this once and for all on the final PLE of the season. Saturday night's main event. There, we will settle our rivalry once and for all. I'll see you then. Well, AJ sending a big message, and there you see Scarlett Bordeaux in the ring alongside her husband Karrion Kross and Kevin Dangerfield. Scarlett is set for singles action. Scarlett Bordeaux of Doomsday Decay is set for action. And her opponent, representing American Made, the Pitbull, Ivy Nile. The Pitbull, Ivy Nile, makes her way to the ring. She will be looking to continue the success of the Creed brothers earlier. She'll be looking to continue the success of the Creed brothers earlier. And here we go, Scarlett and Ivy Nile, first time ever. Well, Ivy Nile says that she will choke Scarlett out and make her tap out because she is American Made. Come on, wife! And oh, look at this! And Ivy in control. And, oh, Scarlett with a knee right. Scarlett with some double knees right to the back of the head and neck. Oh. That was a little reference to Sky Lynch. That was an old reference to a Sky Lynch maneuver. And now Scarlett, look at this. And now a painful submission locked in here by Scarlett, trying to force Ivy to submit. But no luck there. But no luck there. Oh, double knees right to the back of the neck. No luck there for Scarlett. The smoke show. Oh, and a kick out. Scarlett sucks. Scarlett sucks. Scarlett sucks. Shut up. And now the Dota. Show my wife respect, you morons. And the WWE Universe not giving Scarlett the more positive reaction. Who's Dan Housing? I've never heard of him. Is he some new is he some new vampire I've never heard of? And now Ivy Nile in full control of this matchup. Ivy Nile has been completely dominating this match. And now look at this, now a torture rack on Scarlett. And now a torture rack on Scarlett. And now some forearms. Oh, look at this. Oh. Hey, give me the hammer. Give me the hammer. Give me the hammer. Wait a minute. What is Scarlett doing? Scarlett is instructing somebody to get. And now wait a minute. No. No. She wanted to do it herself. What? She told me to get her the hammer. Wait a minute. Kevin Dangerfield stopping Carrion from handing it. What are you doing? Look at this. Scarlett cannot. Scarlett is in disbelief. Carrion and Kevin are spending more time arguing with each other on the outside. Hey. Kevin and Carrion are spending more time arguing, and Ivy Nile from behind grabs Scarlett from behind, and there's the tap out, the Ivy stretch. Carrion and Kevin spent more time arguing over who was gonna grab the hammer. Yeah, they were spending a lot of time arguing over who was going to get the hammer for Scarlett, and Scarlett couldn't. Was on. And that is the win. Ivy gets the win. It's your fault my wife lost. That's your fault. And look at this. Carrion and Kevin just keep fighting. Enough! I'm tired of this. I'm sick of the arguing. And look at this now. Scarlett getting in the middle of both of them, trying to stop these two from arguing. Scarlett. There's one thing we can say for sure. Doomsday Decay has been falling apart. Dan Housing and Seth Rollins. Who are they? I meant Dan Housing. I know who you meant, but it's just a little joke. It's a running joke that I like to make on this channel. If someone says a wrestler's name wrong, I'm like, who's that? Never heard of that person before. It's Tiffy time! Well, here comes Tiff. Try. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tiffany Stratton. Right, listen to this ovation for Tiff as she makes her way to the ring. Well, this Sunday, Tiffy Time will take on Emily Bell for the television title. But the question is, will it once again be Tiffy Time? Will Tiffany Stratton join the small list of superstars who have won the television title more than once? Will she join Toni Storm and Anna Jay as two-time television champions? The only person that has held it more than twice, and that is Cora Jade with 3. Can Tiffany Stratton become the next woman to join the list of people who have won the television title multiple times? London, England! What time is it? Tiffy time! That's exactly right. And not only that, the clock is ticking on Emily Bell. Emily Bell's title reign will be coming to an end at the Survivor Series War Games. You know, Emily, you've been very, very fortunate over these last several months since your arrival. Danhausen is a vampire. Yep, he's a vampire who likes inflicting curses on people. I want him to curse Logan Paul. But Emily, the time is ticking on your luck, girl, because I will become once again television champ. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here comes the champ. Well, you can't. Well, the fans here in England are having a look at a real champion. Blah, blah, blah. Tiffy this, Tiffy that. It's Tiffy o'clock. We're in the Tiffyverse. Whatever. Whatever, Tiff. We've heard it all before. Emily sucks. Emily sucks. Emily sucks. At least I'm a champion. At least I'm a champion, unlike you losers. Greece is a better country than the UK, so shut up. Tiff. All you are is just good looks. That's all you are. And it's kind of ironic, really. It's ironic that Ludwig Kaiser left you. I guess he wanted no more of Tiffy time, I guess. But besides the point, Tiff, you were given everything when you first walked into the main roster. You were given everything so quick. You were given the Money in the Bank, the top title, held it for 300 days, and you want to accuse me for winning things so quickly? You want to accuse me of winning this so quickly when that is something that you yourself has done in the past? Oh, right, because I'm the bad guy and it's bad and you're the good guy because it's all justified, right? Look, Tiff. Understand who you're in the ring with. You're in the ring with the greatest tough enough winner of all time, yada yada, all time, blah blah blah. You beat Jamie Hayter, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. We've heard it all before, Emily. Can you be more creative? You know, funny you bring up my past relationship. Isn't your fiance the manager of a house flipping company? Oh. time you want to bring up my relationship, maybe next time you should watch what you say. Miss Greatest Tough Enough winner of all time, the woman that has beaten Jamie Hayter and all that other things. Well, let me tell you this. I beat AJ Lee and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Two of the greatest superstars of all time, and I beat them both. Yeah? Well, I beat AJ Lee last week. With no small help of Christina, of course. I still beat her. Doesn't matter how I did it. Doesn't matter how I did it, I still did it. Emily, but you brag about beating AJ and Charlotte, but you didn't beat Becky Lynch, did you? Oh, you didn't beat her when you were the NXT Women's Champion, so you couldn't beat her when that mattered. Because, as we all know, the face of the company likes to make everything about her and not other people. So, Tiff, understand this. When I beat you this Sunday at Survivor Series, this will be your last opportunity. This will be the last time you will ever get near this championship. So enjoy it while it lasts, Tiff. Because at Survivor Series, it won't be Tiffy time. It will be Emily time. Oh, and one more thing, Tiff. Your new boyfriend? He is so ugly. Oh. I don't know why you would want to date someone like him. Oh, and Tiffy's heard enough, and a right hand by Tiffany to Emily Bell, and now the brawl is on between Tiffany and Emily Bell, and now these two begin the brawl. Personal relationships being brought up as these two now brawl. And now Emily Bell looking for the final bell, but Stratton gets out of it. Stratton gets out, and Stratton with the Alabama slam to Emily Bell, and down goes Emily. And Stratton gaining the upper hand. Bell is down. Bell is in position. Stratton, prettiest moonsault ever to Emily. Prettiest moonsault to Emily. If Tiffany can do that Sunday, we may have a new television champion. And Emily Bell falls victim to the prettiest moonsault. It's Tiffy time! Will Tiffany Stratton become the new television champion? Emily Bell falling prey to Tiffany's last bell, which is a prettiest moonsault. Emily better not have her bell rung after that confrontation, but Tiffany Stratton sending a message to the champ. OTC. Hello, team captain. Eyes off my title, Roman. You're not supposed to be on my team. Drew McIntyre is. Well, that's too bad, isn't it? Well, come on, team captain. You want to show us how good you really are? Prove to us that you can beat CM Punk? It's just ridiculous. The fact that I have to be in the same locker room as this man makes me want to puke. The feeling is neutral, Seth. Hey. Look, I may not be the team captain here, But you two are going to have to put your personal issues aside and work together. Besides, we're all owed a title match because of this man. I'm not giving Roman anything. You think I'm giving Roman a title match? That was all Daniel Bryan's idea. That was Daniel Bryan's idea. Well, whether you like it or not, little man, you better live up to your end of the bargain and give our team the advantage. Otherwise, maybe you might not be WWE champion for much longer. This is coming from the guy that was WWE. This is coming from the guy that called CM Punk's title a constellation prize, and wanted to challenge for it. Roman, you've had your time. It is now. We're now in the Ethan era, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. You've had your time. You were champion for 4 years. Well, how about you prove to us that we're in the Ethan era by beating CM Punk? I know I can beat CM Punk, and I may hate Seth's guts, but even I know he can beat CM Punk. But can you beat CM Punk? Damn right I can, and I'll prove it. Hey, now you two. Get in my way, Roman, and I'll stomp you. This feeling is neutral, Seth. Well, Team Raw are obviously having a lot of... Well, Team Raw is obviously not coexisting. Well, I mean, can you blame them? Seth doesn't want to be on the same team as Roman Reigns. Well, Roman feels the same. Well, Roman feels the same way. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. Ruby Soho. Well, Ruby Soho signed her contract earlier tonight at the start of the show with Candice LeRae. And now Soho is set for action against Kalani Jordan, and it's next. And she is her. And her opponent, Kalani Jordan. The standout Kalani Jordan. She is her Cole. Just look into the eyes of the future of this women's division, Kalani Jordan. Wait, Kalani is her and she does not miss? No, she doesn't, Cole. She does not know the meaning of missing. Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute. Dun dun dun. Oh, look who's coming out here. Here comes the WWE Women's Champion. Here comes the Women's Champion, Candice LeRae. Looks like she's getting a front row seat. Looks like the champ will be joining us. Hello, champ. Hello, champ. Hi, Wade. Well, nice of you to join us out here, champ. All hail the Queen, Candice. The Queen of the Blue Brand. Well, obviously you're out here because you're watching. You obviously want to pay close attention to Ruby Soho, right? Well, yeah, no. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I obviously want a front row seat, so that way I can watch Kalani Jordan beat Ruby. I sense a little bit of worry in your voice, Candice. It sounds like you're a little bit concerned about Ruby, considering she pinned you several weeks ago in a 6-woman's tag team match. That was pure. That was just a luck. That was a fluke, Cole. Also, how's your husband, John? How's your husband, Johnny? Hopefully he's feeling much better. Hopefully he's feeling better after what's been going on with him as of late. No, he's still laying on crates and all that. I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with him. I guess we can call him Johnny. I guess we can call him Johnny Depressed. That's not funny, Cole. Yeah, that is. Yeah, exactly. That. Yeah, you don't make fun of depression, okay, Cole? You don't make fun of someone being depressed, Cole. The nerve. And now Kalani looking to gain the early advantage. Ruby Soho able to counter out of it. Big drop kick takes down Kalani. Hooks the leg on Kalani, who has yet to take a single loss here on SmackDown. She's undefeated since arriving. Oh. Kalani has been very impressive. She is a former 2-time NXT North American champion. You know, Kalani Jordan's going to have a busy week ahead of her, because Kalani Jordan has an opportunity to win the TNA Knockouts World Championship from Emily Jackson. Oh yeah, that's going to be a big match. Oh, that's going to be a big match. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I'd like to see Kalani win, just to see the look on Emily Jackson's face. And Kalani now with a big kick. And now Ruby now with a big kick on Kalani. Inzaguri into the corner. Kalani now finds herself in trouble. And now Ruby. Oh, nice move by Kalani. Kalani is showing why she is her. Frog splash to Soho. Hooks the leg to put Soho away days before Survivor Series, and a kick out. Very close there indeed for Kalani. Very close. And now Soho countering Kalani's attack. Take that sign down, you loser. And Kalani Jordan showing signs of distraction, getting slightly distracted, and that has allowed Ruby to take advantage. Yeah, that stupid sign, that stupid idiot with a sign distracted Kalani, and thanks to that idiot fan, Ruby now has the advantage. And now Ruby top rope, seating senton, and there's the seating senton. Hooks the leg of Lani to pull Kalani away, and Kalani kicks out at 2. If you don't mind me. Oh, wait a minute. And now look at this now. And now Ruby Soho looking. And now Ruby looking for the Soho kick. And now look at Candice LeRae now. Candice LeRae getting on the apron. Candice LeRae getting on the apron. And Soho taking out. And Soho taking out Candice. Oh, and look at that. And a drop kick. And Kalani with a drop kick. And Kalani with a drop kick, taking advantage. Ruby was looking for the Soho kick, but thanks to the distraction of Candice LeRae, Kalani now takes advantage. Kalani now taking advantage of the situation. Oh, misses completely. Should have gotten a little bit closer there. Should have moved in a little bit closer there, game. And now Kalani looking to end it. And Kalani now looking to put Ruby away, thanks to the distraction of Candice LeRae. One of a kind moonsault! One of a kind moonsault! And thanks to Candice, Kalani beats Ruby. Here is your winner, Kalani Jordan. And thanks to Candice LeRae, Kalani Jordan gets a big win over Ruby. Candice LeRae paying dividends there. And Kalani celebrates her win and now Candice LeRae comes into the ring. And now Candice LeRae coming into the ring. You see this, Ruby? This will be as close as you will ever get to my title. This will be as close as you'll ever get to my title. And now look at this, and now look at this now. Ruby Soho now fighting back. And now Ruby Soho fighting back, and now Lani from behind on Soho. And Lani from behind on Soho. And now look at this. Ruby was trying to fight back, but Kalani from behind, and now Candice just dropping Ruby Soho like. And now look at this. And now Candice looking for the wicked stepsister. And looking for the wicked stepsister. But wait a minute. Ruby counters again. And now Kalani charges. And Soho sends Kalani out of the ring. And Ruby counters and gets it. So sends Kalani out of the ring. And now Candice turns around. And Ruby has Candice. And there's the runaway. Oh, and Candice's head bounces off the title. Ruby with a new finishing move, the runaway. And Candice LeRae gets flattened by her own title. Ruby Soho fighting off Lani and Candice. And Ruby standing tall. I'll see you Sunday. And Ruby Soho standing tall. And Ruby Soho may have lost the match. She might have lost the match. But she got the last laugh on Candice days before their clash at Survivor Series. Look, we want our title match. You two want a shot at the women's tag team titles? Damn right, because Zaruka is ready for it. Yeah, we are. Alright, it's official. On the first SmackDown after Survivor Series, Sol, Zarya, you two will get your shot at the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nick. Really, Nick? Really? You're going to give them a title shot against a bunch of good people? What? You two are afraid of something? We're not afraid, Sol. We're not afraid, Sol. But more importantly, we're good people. Good people don't deserve poor treatment. We didn't agree to this, Nick. Yeah, we didn't agree to giving these two a shot at our titles. Well, I don't care if you agree or not. Well, I don't care if you agree or not. These two have been wanting a shot at the titles for quite some time. Look at my title, Nick. Get that out of my face, please. whether you get that out of my face, please. Before you, these two have been worthy of a title match for a while, and whether the two of you like it or not, you will be defending those titles next week on SmackDown. Fine. Fine. We'll prove once again why we are good people. But also, who have they beaten? Sasha Banks and Athena? Wow, who cares? We can beat them too. Hey Zah, I think these two are afraid. Yeah, very, very afraid. You know, if you're such good people, maybe you wouldn't be afraid. Fine, whatever. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win. And we're gonna remain champions. And Sol, if I were you, at least Kathy and Mary wouldn't back down. We are better than them. And Sol, you like snatching souls? Well, Sol, if I were you, I'd watch your back. Because your soul may get snatched next. Let's go, Jess. Yeah, right. Have any idea what she's talking about? Nope. Well, next week, Sol Ruka and Zarya, who have been trying to get a title match against the good people for quite some time, will now finally get their opportunity next week on SmackDown. Well, it's about damn time, in my opinion. Ashley and Jesse have been ducking Zaruka for the last several weeks, and I think that is due to because I think they are afraid, and they see them as threats to their tag team titles. That is complete and utter nonsense. That is complete and utter nonsense, Cole. They haven't done nearly enough to deserve a title match. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray County, Ripple Island, Finn Balor! And Finn Balor is set for action against the dangerous Cortez next. Man, do you guys remember this time last year? Everyone was saying Dominic Mysterio should turn face, and Liv Morgan should turn face, and Finn Balor should be staying as the heel. And I've been saying for months that Dominic should never be a babyface. If anyone should turn face, it should be Finn. I've been saying that for months. Dominic isn't likable. Just because the crowd sing dirty, dirty, dumb doesn't mean turn the guy face. And his opponent, weighing in at 260 pounds, Cortez. But Patrick, Grayson Waller was supposed to be the masked man. Sorry, it was never gonna be him. Exactly. Grayson Waller was never gonna be the masked man either. Well, here comes Cortez, who has been trying to get another rematch. Cortez thinks he's Baron Corbin, but he's a better version of Baron Corbin. Cortez, who has been trying to get an opportunity, has been trying to get a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship following his loss at the Over the Limit pay-per-view. Yeah, Cortez has been so determined to get another chance at the championship. Well, these two men, Balor and Cortez, battling it out here. The reason why Christina isn't out here is because Christina had a match on Showtime earlier, before SmackDown went on the air, and was successful. And a running kick right to the face. And Finn Balor and Cortez, but let's not forget Finn Balor also wants another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Even though he and Punk may respect each other, Finn does say he would love another chance at CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title. But also you cannot forget about the Ring General, the career killer Gunther, who has also made it very clear to Punk that he wants to be the next World Heavyweight Champion. Can you believe the nerve of him threatening to end the career of not only CM Punk, but also AJ Lee too? You know darn well Gunther is saying it to get under the skin of CM Punk, and it works. And it works because it gets Punk all fired up. And also Gunther continues to disrespect the legacy of John Cena as well. Oh, look at this now. Cortez lifting up Finn Balor. Oh, look at this. Oh, big powerbomb on the apron. Oh, my goodness. And Balor collide and a vicious move by Cortez. And Finn Balor goes against and smashes into the barricade. Cortez is in full destruction mode. Yeah, Cortez wants to make a statement. He wants to make a statement here against Finn Balor. That he deserves another chance to go for the World Heavyweight title. Big knee right to the face, hooks the leg, and Finn Balor holds on. Well, CM Punk's got so many challenges coming for his championship, from Rusev to MJF. Oh, Finn Balor, Cortez, Gunther. There's so many superstars want a match with CM Punk. And now Balor heads up to the top rope. Coup de grace right to the back. Right to the back of Cortez. Balor with the win. Cortez tried to roll over, but he got stomped right in the back. And Balor picks up the win. Here is your winner, Finn Balor. And Finn Balor building up some nice momentum. So a report came out saying WWE has no creative plans for Powerhouse Hobbs right now. So they debuted him without a plan. They debuted him without any creative ideas for him. That is a sign. That is a sign. And it's a bad one. That is a red flag for me. Hey, honey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine, Rusev. Look, I did not mean to kick you last week. It was that MJF. I know. I know you had no intentions on hurting me, Rusev. Oh, look who it is. It's Rusev and his little wife. Get the hell out of my face. Oh, don't worry, Lana. I'm sorry. I'm here to apologize because your husband was very reckless kicking you in the face. You're the reason he kicked me in the face. Yeah, exactly. I was going to kick you in the face, and then you moved out of the way, and because of you I hit my wife. Well, I guess that just makes you a bad wife, doesn't that just makes you a really bad husband, doesn't it, Rusev? And besides, no one wants to see you challenge CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title, Rusev. People want to see me, the best pro wrestler alive, MJF, be the one to beat CM Punk. Rusev, the next time Rusev gets in the ring with you, he is going to crush you. We'll see about that, Lana. You will crush him, don't worry, I will. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our main event. CM Punk and Ethan Page in the War Games advantage. And here comes the WWE champion. We are in the era of Ethan. The following contest is the Brand Warfare Advantage match. Making his way to the ring, representing Team Raw, he is the WWE champion, Ethan Page. Well, Ethan Page representing Raw in this brand in the Brand Warfare War Games match. Ethan Page will be looking to give Team Raw the advantage. Well, remember, Ethan Page does not really like Ethan Page doesn't like anyone on his team. He only bargained with Styles and Seth to get them on his team, just so that he could promise them a title match if they agreed to join his team. And he didn't want Roman on his team. He wanted Drew. Da, 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 da. Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, he is SmackDown's World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. CM Punk getting a great ovation as always as he makes his way to the ring. Thunderous ovation for the World Heavyweight Champion. Well, CM Punk, the only real man on CM Punk's team he don't like is obviously Gunther. I mean, look, I think, even though Punk might not like Gunther, he should at least respect that Gunther having Gunther on his team is a good thing. Yeah, but Gunther, as we've talked about already, has just been running his mouth about retiring John Cena, saying he will retire CM Punk and take his World Heavyweight title. Well, he's the career killer for a reason, Cole. Well, Ethan Page obviously looking to make Team Raw proud in this match because obviously, as we've mentioned, he doesn't really like anybody on his team, especially Roman Reigns, who only agreed to join the Team Raw match as long as he was given a shot at the Undisputed Championship. Look, we're in the era of Ethan. Roman had his time, Seth had his time, and AJ Styles had his time. Had his time? What do you mean had his time? He won the title and then Ethan cashed in on him like the slimy little snake that he is. It's time for a new face on Monday Night Raw. People have been saying that for a long time. They want to see new people on top of the division. And Ethan Page is the guy to carry Monday Night Raw into the future and head into season 13 as the new top guy on the Red brand. Well, considering the amount of enemies that Ethan Page has made, I highly doubt he could even make it past Saturday night's main event. But I guess we'll soon see. But CM Punk now hooks the leg and a kick out. Maybe they're waiting until after Mania. Well, then don't debut him until after Mania. Don't debut him early and then just have no plans for him. That's like if Tony Khan signed CM Punk and then just didn't use him for like 3 months. Like it's just silly. If you sign someone, you gotta have a plan for them. And now Ethan Page in control. Ethan Page in control here, but Punk fights 3. Punk with a Shining Wizard. Paying homage to his wife AJ Lee. And the Second City Saint elbow drop to Ethan Page. And Page just kicks out at 2. You know what I'm shocked by and also very happy with is that they haven't had AJ Lee start using CM Punk's moves like a GTS or whatever. I'm just glad they haven't started having her use GTSs and, using Punk's moves. She should be using her own moves because we usually see husband and wives usually use each other's moves. I know Becky hasn't used any of Seth's moves, but still. It's just better that way. And Ethan, nice move. And Ethan with a nice move, and now Ethan looking to put Punk away, looking to gain the advantage. Oh, and there's the Ego's Edge, looking to gain the advantage. For Team Raw, and Punk kicks out at 2. Ethan frustrated that he couldn't get the job done there. Ethan Page clearly frustrated over the... And look out! Off the top rope. CM Punk avoided the danger. Big knee right to the face. Go to sleep! Hooks the leg! Ethan kicked out of the GTS. Wow. Almost thought it was all over there for Ethan Page. You gotta give the WWE Champion more credit than that. Well, yeah, I do. Definitely thought it was over after that. Definitely thought it was all over after that go to sleep. And now Punk fighting back. And now Punk fighting back. But Ethan Page now staying on top of the straight edge superstar. And now Ethan Page continuing to stay on top. Ethan Page continuing to stay on top of CM Punk. This is a good strategy from Ethan, staying on top of your opponent. Do not give them any breathing room. What is Ethan doing? Ethan has exposed the turnbuckle. Ethan Page is obviously looking to try and use any kind of tactic to gain the upper hand here. He's clearly using any kind of tactic he can. Oh, look at that! Using the exposed turnbuckle to his advantage. That's why he did that, to use it to his advantage. Ethan Page is willing to take any shortcut to gain the advantage here for his team. Oh, into the exposed turnbuckle again. Ethan's willing to take any shortcut to get his team the advantage. And there you see the rest of Team Raw and Team SmackDown watching on two separate screens. You can see Roman and AJ Styles shaking their heads basically in disgust of Ethan's cheating ways. It almost feels like, and look at this now, the referee Charles Robertson dealing with the exposed turnbuckle pad. Ego's edge. This should be over. Look at this. Come on. Oh, come on, Charles. Ethan Page furious at Charles Robertson. Charles is too busy dealing with the exposed turnbuckle, and Ethan is furious. Ethan is furious that Charles Robertson was too busy dealing with the exposed turnbuckle instead of counting the damn three. And it gave Punk enough time to recover. And Punk with a hurricanrana off the top. And now Punk heads up to the top rope. The flying elbow. The flying elbow to Ethan. And now Punk has Page on his shoulders. Go to sleep. SmackDown have the advantage. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Here is your winner, and gain the advantage for his War Games team, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. And CM Punk gains the advantage for SmackDown. What a battle between the two world champions. And you can see Roman and AJ Styles shaking their heads in disbelief. As Joe Hendry and Finn Balor clapping backstage as Gunther looks unamused by CM Punk. While these superstars have all got to coexist, whether they like each other or not, they've got to put their personal issues aside this Sunday and work together to prove who is the most dominant brand. CM Punk reigns supreme and gives his team the advantage. But will CM Punk's team emerge victorious? Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you Sunday for Survivor Series.